Well, we are on page 135. 135. Lesson 2.11, problem solving. We're going to be solving some problems, some word problems. Word problems are problems that we read and we're given a problem and we have to figure out how to solve the problem. Okay? So find page 135, and I'm going to move in a little closer here so we can see a little better. That's much better. We can see it much better now. Problem solving, comparing numbers. When you compare numbers, you look at two or more numbers to see which one's bigger, which one's smaller. Mira números para ver cuál es más grande, cuál es más chiquito, menor, el mayor y el menor. Okay, how can you make a model to solve a problem about comparing numbers? ¿Cómo puedes hacer un modelo para resolver un problema de comparación de números? Okay, escuchando primero. Try reading it along with me. A leer. Los niños compraron 217 envases de leche chocolateada y 188 envases de leche común. ¿Compraron más envases de leche chocolateada o de leche común? In English, children bought 217 boxes of chocolate milk and 188 boxes of plain milk. Did they buy more boxes of chocolate milk or plain milk? Okay, so what do I need to find? ¿Qué necesito encontrar? If the children bought more boxes of chocolate milk or plain milk, we want to know which did they buy more of, the chocolate or the plain. Si los niños, ¿qué debo hallar? Si los niños compraron más envases de leche común o de leche chocolateada. Okay. What information do I need? ¿Qué información debo usar? Primero necesito saber los envases de leche chocolateada. Boxes of chocolate milk. Well, how many boxes of chocolate milk were there? Go back to your story. Children bought 217 boxes of chocolate milk. 217 boxes of plain milk. Envases de leche común. 217 boxes of chocolate milk and 188 boxes of plain milk. 188 envases de leche común. Common leche. Common milk. Now, how do we compare the two? Well, they helped us out. They made a model. They made a base 10 block model. This top number, we have two hundreds, 110, and 7 ones. The bottom number shows the white milk, 100, 8 tens, and 8 ones. Draw a quick picture of models. The children bought more boxes of what milk? Which one has more? Well, what's more important, the ones, the tens, or the hundreds? Which has the greater value? The hundreds. There's 100 in each of these. There's only 10 here, and there's single ones here. The hundreds are more important. Who has more hundreds, this or this? This. The 217. So who won? The children bought more boxes of what kind of milk? ¿Cuál tenía más? What was this one? 217 boxes of chocolate milk. Chocolate. O en español, chocolateado. Chocolateada. Chocolate milk. You understand that? 200 is more than 100. The most important thing of the hundreds, that's what we look at first. That even though there's a lot of tens, it doesn't matter. This 100, this extra 100 is 10 tens. It's more than that. Always look at the hundreds first. Then, if they're the same, then we look at the tens. Let's turn the page. Model the numbers, draw quick pictures to show how you solve the problem. You guys can't even see. Right there. Model the numbers, draw quick pictures to show how you solve the problem. Remember to think, what do I need to find? What information do I need to use? Look, that's the wrong page. We already did that. 134. I need 136. Haz un modelo de los números. Haz dibujos rápidos que muestren cómo resolviste el problema. Pensando, ¿qué debo hallar? ¿Qué información debo usar? En el zoológico hay 137 aves y 142 reptiles. ¿Hay más aves o más reptiles en el zoológico? At the zoo, there are 137 birds and 142 reptiles. Are there more birds or more reptiles at the zoo? We're going to do a model. We're going to draw quick pictures to do our model. First, let's do 137. This is for the birds. 137. 137 primero. Vamos a hacer un modelo. Una centena. Remember, we do 100 like this. 3 tens. I like to do my tens like a little stick. And how many ones? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 137 birds. Each of these blocks means one bird. There's 10 birds each. Here you have 100 birds, because remember, they're really little blocks. We don't have to draw those lines. Okay, how many reptiles? Reptiles are like snakes and lizards and frogs. Not frogs, but turtles. Okay, we got 100 again. But this time we got 4 tens. And we got 2 ones. And the question says, are there more birds or more reptiles? This shows you the amount of birds. This shows you the amount of reptiles. Which has more? Well, let's look. What is most important? The centenas es la cosa más importante. The hundreds. But they both have 100. They're the same. It's tied. So when it's tied like this, then we go and look at the tens. How many tens? 3. ¿Cuántas decenas abajo? 4. 4 es más grande que 3, por eso hay más aquí. And that was the reptiles. More reptiles, más reptiles. Do you all understand? When you look at the picture, first you compare the hundreds. If they're the same, then you look at the tens. This one has more, so this wins. Let's try down here on the bottom. Tom's book has 105 pages. Delia's book has 109 pages. Whose book has fewer pages? El libro de Tom tiene 105 páginas. El libro de Delia tiene 109 páginas. ¿Qué libro tiene menos páginas? Fewer quiere decir menos. Let's do Tom. He has 105. So he has 100. But look, no tens. But 5 ones. And Delia has 109. She also has 100. She also has no tens, but she's got 9 ones. So let's compare. Remember, what are we looking for? We're looking for the one that has the fewer. ¿Cuál número es más chiquito? Es menor. 105 o 109. They both have 100. They're the same there. How about tens? They both don't have any tens. They both have 0 tens. That's the same. So now we have to look at the ones because the hundreds are the same, the tens are the same. So now we look at the ones. 5 or 9. 9 is bigger, but they're asking for fewer. Menor, más chiquito. Por eso, ese número es más chiquito. Whose book? We have to put Tom, and it's Tom's book. So we have to put apostrophe S. Tom's book. El libro de Tom. See how we did that? Sometimes they ask us more. Sometimes they ask us fewer. A veces queremos encontrar más, a veces menos. Okay. Try reading this one on your own. Do a model to try to solve it. Read it and try to solve it by drawing a model with quick draw. Up here it says model the numbers, draw quick pictures to show how you solve the problem. Haz un modelo de los números, haz dibujos rápidos que muestren cómo resolviste el problema. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do Mary first. In fact, I'll even write the name Mary so I remember. Mary's puzzle has 164 pieces. Now, how do I model that? 100, 6 tens, 5, 6 tens, and 4 ones. And then Jake's puzzle. Jake's puzzle has 180 pieces. So he also has 100. But he's got 8 tens. 5, 6, 7, 8. But he doesn't have any ones, no ones. Whose puzzle has more pieces? ¿Cuál número más grande? Son iguales aquí. Los dos tienen una centena. Por eso miramos las decenas. 6 o 8. ¿Cuál es más grande? 8. This one. So put Jake's puzzle. Don't forget your apostrophe S. Jake's puzzle has more pieces. See how we did that? Try reading number 4. See if you can do that one. I'll give you a head start. Then I'm going to start too. Okay, let's hop to it. Here I go. There are 246 people at the game. Hay 246 personas en el partido. You know, ese partido de fútbol, quién sabe. There are 251 people at the museum. Hay 251 personas en el museo. ¿En qué lugar hay menos personas? At which place are there fewer? We're looking for fewer. So let's do the game. Game is 246. This one has 2 hundreds, 4 tens, and 6 ones. How about the other? The museum has what? 251 people. That's also 200s. That's the same. So now we have to look at the tens. 5 tens. And 1 1. This one wins because they both have 200s. Los dos tienen 2 centenas, pero ese tiene 4 decenas, ese tiene 5. Por eso ese es más grande. Primero miramos las centenas. Si son iguales, después miramos las decenas. Ese es más grande. Which place are there fewer? Pero no queremos más grande, no queremos mayor, queremos menos. Menos personas. Por eso este tiene menos. At the game. There are fewer people at the game. Okay. Continuing. Try this one by yourself. Did you read it all the way? Read it all the way. First of all, what are they going to put in here? A number? No. They're going to put in a word here. Let's read what they're going to put in. Oh, you can't even see where I am, can you? Here we go. Are you ready? I hope you tried it. There are 131 crayons in a box. Hay 131 crayones en una caja. Hay 128 crayones en una bolsa. There are 128 crayons in a bag. So you got 131 in a box, 128 in a bag. Are there more crayons in the box or the bag? This time we're looking for more. Which number is more? Well, you got 131 crayons. 131 crayons. 128 crayons in a bag. So this is the box, this is the bag. How do you do 128? 100, still tied. 2 tens. Uh-oh. Who wins? 3 tens beats 2 tens. First we look at the hundreds. They're the same, so now we look at the tens. They win. We also have 8 ones, but that doesn't change things. The tens is bigger than the one, so this one wins. It has more. And they asked for more, so we're going to put in the what? Which one had 131? There are 131 crayons in a box. In the box. The box has 131. Esa no es más grande que esa. Did you get that? One more. Try the last one on your own. A ver si puede ser la última. Almost done. We're up to the last one here. And we're running close to 18 minutes. So we're just about done. Here we go. There are 308 books in the first room. Hay 308 libros en el primer salón. Hay 273 libros en el segundo salón. There are 273 books in the second room. So first we have 308 in the first room, then 273 in the second room. Maybe it's a library. In which room are there fewer books? We're looking, estamos buscando el número menor, el número más chiquito. Okay, 308 books in the first room. 300. But no tens and 8 ones. And there are 273 in the second room. 270. 5, 6, 7, 73. 273. Who has fewer? Which number is smaller? Well, first we look at the hundreds. Up 3 or 2. What's smaller, 3 or 2? ¿Cuál número es menor? Esa. Por eso, esa es lo que queremos, 203. Pero no escriba 203. In the blank room, there are 273 books. In the second room, ese gana tiene menos. Este tiene más, este tiene menos. Por eso escribe en el second room, en el segundo cuarto. In the second room. Okay, you see how to model it? You take the two numbers, you model them, and then you compare. First, you look at the hundreds. This has more, so this has less. Second room. That was the second room. So that's it for now, guys. Today we looked at how to compare big numbers. Before we compared two-digit numbers, these are three-digit numbers. And when you compare three-digit numbers, what's the most important? Where do you look first? At the hundreds. But if the hundreds are the same, then you look at the tens. And if the tens are the same, then you have to look at the ones. Got it? Okay, we'll see you tomorrow or the next day. Bye.